Good day, Nastasia and the viewers at home. Well, the big question that Eskom is being asked, as you've rightfully said in the intro, is when will load shedding come to an end? That is what members of SCOPA and I guess Nastasia, as well as all South Africans, are interested in knowing whenever Eskom appears before Parliament, especially during this time around, because there has been continuous, non-stop rolling blackouts. Eskom that question seems to be not an easy one for the power utility to answer. SCOPA wants some timelines because the committee feels that if there are no timelines, they will not be able to hold Eskom accountable, so they want that. But Eskom, in their response, firstly, they are saying that they have a turnaround plan that has been approved to reduce load shedding or towards going to end load shedding. But that plan is saying that within a couple of months, they are saying that within a couple of months, there should be some improvement in the supply of electricity. On the timelines that they are supposed to give to the committee, the board chairperson, Makwana, has appealed to members of parliament to be patient, saying that they don't want to make undertakings here that they cannot meet. But they are saying that for now, indications are that load shedding will come to an end by March 2025. We are in 2023 now, and some members of parliament appear not to be pleased with that. And the CEO and outgoing CEO, Andre de Ruyter, is saying that it's not entirely up to Eskom to end load shedding. There are other stakeholders, relevant stakeholders, that should be involved in trying to minimize the burden of load shedding, which includes, for instance, consumers of electricity, in how they should be doing that. Also, there should be also policy legislation matter into this issue. It's not entirely up to Eskom, but I guess, Nastasia, the good news is that Eskom is saying that now there is a way forward on how to fund diesel, because now with this current situation, it seems that diesel is the only way out to minimize load shedding. In the past, there was no funding policy, but since last night, a meeting that Eskom had with other relevant stakeholders on this issue, there has been now a plan on how to fund diesel so that Eskom can keep the lights on. Nastasia.
Lulama, before I let you go, what happens now? Is Eskom's time in Parliament over? Do they come back again tomorrow? What happens?
Well, if I'm talking to you now, they are still answering questions. The meeting is not over. It will depend. But Eskom as well has appealed to Parliament to be given another time to come and explain, because today's meeting was not only about load shedding. It was about other matters that are surrounding Eskom. For instance, SCOPA undertook a visit to Eskom last year and raised some concerns, which the committee now today wanted answers on that, on how they are progressing in dealing with those matters. But I guess, Nastasia, the elephant in the room is load shedding, and there was no way that Eskom can come to Parliament and not be asked about load shedding. And their turnaround plan was not entirely discussed in details before the committee. The power utility, the board chairperson, has requested SCOPA to call them again so that they can put into detail their turnaround plan that is supposed that is going towards ending or minimizing load shedding. But the committee so far has not yet acceded to that call. So we will hear when the meeting is about to adjourn whether Eskom will come again and brief the parliament entirely
Right.
on their turnaround plan, which is critical in ending load shedding.